Assalamu alaikum, dear students and dear viewers. We are discussing the poem Last Lesson of the Afternoon, written by D.H. Lawrence. In the previous lecture, we discussed the first two stanzas of the poem. And today, we will touch the third stanza. Third stanza is, "So shall I take my last dear fuel of life to heap on my soul, and kindle my will to a flame that shall consume their dross of indifference, and take the toll of their insults in punishment. I will not waste my soul and my strength for this. What do I care for all they do amiss?" In these lines, the poet says, or I may say that the poet expresses the firm decision that he has taken. He says that he will no longer waste the fuel, says that energy of his life which he values so much. He will use this fuel to kindle a flame in his soul. This flame will consume or burn down all the dross of indifference he has received from his students. On the road of his life, he will no longer give passage to their insults and receive the toll in the form of punishments. In other words, he will no longer bear their insults and give them punishments in return. The poet expresses a firm resolve that he will bear all this no longer. He will no longer waste his soul and strength for this futile exercise. Now he does not care a big for all the wrong things that they do. Then another stanza. What is the point of their teaching of mine and of this learning of theirs? It all goes down the same abyss. What does it matter to me if they can write a description of a dog or if they cannot? What is the point to us both? It is all my art, and yet I am supposed to care with all my might. I do not and will not, they would not and they don't, and that's all. I shall keep my strength for myself, they can keep theirs as well. Why should we bear our heads against the wall of each other? I shall sit and wait for the bell. In this stanza, the poet, who is a teacher, the teacher finds that his students have no interest at all in learning. So he sees no point in his teaching or in their learning. It is all a waste of time and energy for both of them. All such teaching and learning is going into a bottomless pit. So the teacher has taken a decision. He has stopped worrying. Now he does not care whether the students can write a few lines on a topic, for example, a dog, or not. In fact, it does not matter both to the teacher and the students. And yet the teacher is supposed to give the best care to the students. But how can one take care of someone who does not want to be cared for? So the teacher has taken his final decision. He does not want to teach such students and will not teach them. The students do not want to learn and will not learn. This is all very clear. So the teacher decides to keep his strength for himself. He will use it the way he likes to. The students can keep their strength to themselves. They can use it the way they like to. There is no need for the teacher or the students to bear their heads against the wall of each other. Having made this decision, the teacher sits down in the class and waits for the last bell to go. So, with this stanza, the poem ends, and we have successfully discussed all the stanzas of this poem, and I hope that it will be now easy for you to understand this poem, and tomorrow in the examination, if you are asked about any stanza of the poem, and I hope that you will be able to explain that very stanza or that very line very easily. And inshallah, in the next lecture, we will go to the textual questions and we will discuss them one by one. Thank you.